morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're great. I hope life's treating you okay. It is a Monday today. It's currently Monday the 31st. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween. You're not going to see this video for a couple of weeks, but today marks 4 days. No. I'm 4 weeks into a kind of 10 to 12 week cut, and I thought that I would talk about my progress, how I'm feeling, and show you a full day of how I'm training at the moment, what I'm eating every single day basically, because I am a creature of habit. And honestly, if I'm at home and I'm eating all my meals at home, which is 85 to 90% of the time, I'm basically eating the same meals every day, because for me it's just the easiest way to make sure that I'm on point with my macros and things like that. And I also enjoy all the meals that I'm eating, so I really don't mind eating them every single day. I'm in a really good flow. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling strong. I'm starting to feel a bit leaner. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the process. So I thought that today I would take you along for a full day. It's a fitness focused video, so I'm going to say now that I am going to be talking about macros. I'm going to be talking about calories. I will be showing you guys progress photos of where my physique is at the moment from the past 4 weeks. So if this is something that is going to upset you, trigger you, makes you feel uncomfortable, or brings you any negative emotion of any sort, I'd like you to stop watching this video, please. I really don't want to put you under any risk. This is my goals. This is something that I wanted to do for myself, that I really love. I'm a massive nerd when it comes to stuff like this. I love body composition and I really enjoy tracking, and it's something that I genuinely have a massive passion for and find really interesting, and I love to watch the changes happen and you know, the cause and effect. I'm just a big nerd and I love spreadsheets. I'm going to show you guys how I'm tracking my measurements and my weight, and how I do it in a way that keeps my brain happy. As somebody who has previously struggled with body dysmorphia, eating disorders, all of the above, I track my progress in a way that keeps me grounded, and there is so much more to you and so much more to life than the number on the scale or the inches around your waist. It's not worth it. If this is going to upset you or offend you, please just don't watch and come back on Sunday for the weekly vlog, okay? But for those of you who are comfortable with this content, I hope you enjoy it. I'm really excited. I thought I would start off this video just by giving you guys a little update and talk about where we're at. So as you know, I'm doing Project 265 on my Instagram, which is 65 days of non-negotiable tick boxes. So that is an hour of movement a day. That could be anything from a walk to an hour-long strength session. I am sticking to a calorie deficit. I track my calories at the moment and I'm feeling really good. I take things a little bit more relaxed in the sense of I tend to stick to more averages. So rather than being super strict and precise, as long as my average calorie intake throughout the week is roughly where I need it to be, then I'm happy, which gives me a bit more wiggle room if there are days where I'm less hungry or days if I want to go out for dinner with my friends. I can average it out over the week and still hit my goals, and so far it's really been working for me. I'm giving myself one night a week where I'm allowed to drink, and having that kind of flexibility really helps me factor in, you know, the odd vodka lime soda or 5. Then the more kind of holistic lifestyle-y things, I'm trying to read 10 pages of a book a day, write a daily gratitude list, things like that. But today we're going to focus more on the physical fitness side of things. The goal of Project 265 in general is not to lose weight. It's just to get yourself feeling the best you possibly can and, you know, building some structure and some healthy habits. But for me, a sub goal is that my goal was to lose a certain amount of weight, and I don't think I'm going to tell you what my goal is until the end of the challenge, and I'll tell you whether or not I hit it then, because honestly the number is not really all that important. But my goal loss wise is between 1.5 to 2 pounds of fat loss a week. That is my kind of goal. It's a slow, sustainable amount. averaging like 6 to 8 pounds a month, which is a healthy speed. It's nothing crazy and it's very, very doable for me and for my lifestyle. I'll show you some pictures in a minute. I'll talk about where I'm at. But for my training at the moment, I am doing 4 strength sessions a week. If I'm in the mood, I can do 5. I've written like an extra full body day if I'm not feeling too tired or anything and I feel like going to the gym, because I do train mostly for my mental health. If there's a day where I feel like I need to get some steam out, or I just really fancy going to the gym, I do have a 5th day programmed that I can do, but that's optional. But I'm sticking to 4 strength sessions, 2 upper body days and 2 lower body days a week. As far as cardio goes, I've had a few comments on my Instagram saying that I'm overdoing it, I'm training too much, and I do understand where people are coming from when they say that. And if I saw somebody who was doing as much as I do from doing nothing, like going from not doing any exercise to suddenly doing as much as I do, I also would be a bit concerned. But the amount of cardio that I do 2 spin classes a week, I do a step class a week, and I do a dance class a week, and they're all 45 minutes long. So I do 4 45 minutes of cardio a week, and then 4 strength sessions a week. For me and my body and how I feel great doing that, and I have been doing that for about 2 years. I haven't added any extra exercise since Project 265. This is what I've been doing the whole time for years now, but I think because I'm showing it on my Instagram, people are seeing it and seeing it as a lot. Like, I've suddenly started to do this really unsustainable amount of exercise for a challenge, when actually this has been sustainable for me for years. Like, this is nothing new for me, but I do think that sometimes people don't appreciate the fact that I built my way up to it. Like, I used to do 1 spin class, then I added another spin class, and I added each session over the course of years. So yeah, this is not new for me. This isn't me going from 0 to 100 and suddenly doing loads of exercise. Like, this is what fits my lifestyle. I like to do strength training in the morning, and then I like to do a form of like fun cardio in the evening. That just works better for me than walking uphill on a treadmill for 45 minutes. I just think that's so dull. I can't do it. I do a 10-minute treadmill warm-up before my session, and that's it. I don't touch the treadmill after that. 12 through 30 is just not for me. I like to be really engaged in my cardio, so step classes are really fun. Gets my heart rate up, gets me moving, it keeps my cardiovascular happy, it feels good for me. And I take a full rest day on a Sunday, and I take usually 1 rest day throughout the week as well, because I'm only doing 4 strengths. So usually Wednesday will be a kind of rest day for me. But yeah, that's currently what my training is looking like. I've written my own plan, which if you'd like more information on, I can always do a video on it for you, going into a little bit more detail about that, if that is interesting to you. And the other goal is at least 10,000 steps a day, which if I'm going to the gym, very, very achievable, because I walk to and from my gym, and then my cardio in the evening normally takes off the rest. So for me, all of these little things are very manageable. I know that it's not for everyone, and might, you know, need a little bit more effort in order to achieve those goals. But for me, it is a really sustainable way of living. I'm feeling really good. I don't feel really knackered. I did for the first week or 2, because it was a bit of a shock to the system, because I'd been inconsistent up until then. But at the moment, I'm feeling really, really good. The primary area of attention for me when it comes to the fat loss side of things is with my food. So my training hasn't changed really all that much since before Project 265. Like, this is what I've always done. I didn't focus on my steps so much. So my step count is basically the only change in my physical movement. That I used to get around 6,000 to 8,000 steps, and I now get 10,000 to 12,000 steps a day. That's the only change or addition of kind of movement throughout the week. But the main changes are definitely in my diet. I hadn't tracked for months and months, since like March, I'd say. So I took the most of the year off of tracking. I've been on lots of trips this year, started dating someone new, which usually does make you gain weight, for me at least, because a lot of my love language is food. A lot of what I like to do is go out for drinks with my significant other, and I think it's nice to, you know, enjoy that time together. And I think you do kind of overindulge early on. You don't want to go to the gym so much because you're staying at theirs. You know how it goes, and I definitely became victim of early relationship weight. So I tracked to see where my maintenance was, and found that number, and now I'm in like a 20% calorie deficit, and I've now been sticking to it pretty consistently for 4 weeks. So I have a calorie goal and a protein goal, and then my fats and carbs are just wherever they fall. I don't really put any stress on my carbs and fats. They naturally kind of fall about where I want them to be, just based on my preferences in food choices. But I just make sure that I'm hitting between 130 to 160 grams of protein per day, which is quite high, but I go for the higher end of 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So yeah, I do eat a high protein diet just to maintain any muscle mass while I'm losing fat. You don't want to lose muscle with it, because that defeats basically my whole purpose, because the whole purpose of me wanting to lose fat is to show off the muscle that I've been building for all these years. Because my goal isn't to be smaller, it's to be more toned, which I hate the word toned, but being toned is an accumulation of building muscle and losing fat, and I've done the muscle building. I now just want to lose a little bit of fat and create that toned look. So like I said, I am a massive nerd when it comes to tracking my progress. I really enjoy it. So I have a Google Doc where I put in my weight, my body fat percentage, my muscle percentage, the loss and the gain from the week, and then also I do my measurement. Starting weight was 176.4 pounds, and today I weighed in at 171.1. So far in the first month, I've lost 5.3 pounds. For me, the measurements that matter the most is my waist measurement and my glute measurement. And the goal is for my waist measurements to come down at a much faster rate than my glute measurements, because obviously I want the higher contrast between my waist and my glutes, because that is the look that I personally prefer on myself. I've lost 2.2 inches around my waist, and on my glutes I've only lost 0.7 inches, which I'm really pleased with that kind of rate. It means that I'm maintaining my muscle mass on my glutes pretty well, and my waistline is coming in. I think it's important that I tell you guys how I do my weight. Similarly to my calories, I track my weight based on an average over the week, because guys, your weight is going to fluctuate so much day to day. It's how your body works. So many people, if they're not weighing less every single day, they get really in their head about it, and I think it can be such a dangerous place to be in. Some people opt to not weigh themselves at all. I just use it because I like having the data and it's a tool for me. As someone who has struggled with issues in the past, doing your average is so much handier. So the app that I use is called Happy Scale, and you log in your weight every single day, and what it does is it calculates your moving average. So you don't look at your day-to-day weight, you look at the moving average, and as long as the moving average is moving in the right direction for whichever your goal is, whether it's muscle gain, it could be going up, if it's fat loss, it could be going down, as long as it's moving in the right direction, you're gravy, you know? It's quite nice because it kind of splits your goal into 10, so it gives you mini milestones, which is nice because whenever you hit a milestone, they're usually about £2 per milestone. Whenever you hit a new milestone, you get a little celebration. It also kind of predicts your future losses. So I've put my commitment down as £2 a week. I'm not hitting that. My current rate is 1.6 pounds a week, but it shows me if I was to lose the same amount every week, where I'll be at what point. And it's quite nice to kind of see projections and see the light at the end of the tunnel. For me, rather than, you know, doing week to week where there could be loads of different factors that's changed your weight over the weekend, having an everyday average is just keeps my brain happier. It's personal preference. Do whatever keeps you sane. Again, just for me, that is the most sustainable way to keep my mental health in check, rather than relying on one piece of data once a week where you could have eaten loads of carbs the day before and be holding a little bit of water. You might be bloated, you could be due on your period, and you could have a spike in your weight from the previous week just because you're basing it off of that one day, when actually you could be down, you know, 0.5 pounds, but the scale isn't showing you that because of different factors that could have changed your weight that one day, which can make you feel disheartened, and you never want to feel disheartened on your journey. It's supposed to be fun and enjoyable, so having just as much data as you can possibly have to keep you feeling motivated, for me, is the best way to do it. But again, it's completely up to you and your preference and what makes you feel comfortable. When you actually look at me, the differences aren't huge yet. 4 weeks is really not a huge amount of time to lose fat. I don't want to go aggressive. I don't want to tank my metabolism over the next 12 weeks. I want to keep my body happy, and I want to stay feeling happy and content this whole time. So I'm very happy with slow progress. There's no rush. I've got the rest of my life. Honestly, I'm just doing this for fun and to give myself some direction and a goal. So, you know, the speed in which it happens doesn't really bother me. Here was me on day 1, and then this is me this morning on week 4. The differences are pretty negligible, to be honest. I think from the side it's probably the clearest. My stomach is definitely coming in, my waist is coming in a little bit. You can definitely start to see a little bit more definition on my shoulders, on my arms. I'm losing a bit of fat on my arms. 4 weeks, nice steady slow progress. I'm very content, I'm very happy with it. I will probably do my next check-in in another 2 weeks, because I think every week is a little bit overkill when the progress is as slow as it's going to be. I don't think it's that exciting for you, so I'll do a check-in every kind of few weeks so that there's actually something to see. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm feeling really good. Like I said, it's Monday. I am about to have my breakfast. The food that I'm showing you guys today is basically what I eat every single day, so I thought I would show you a full day of eating today. I'll take you guys to the gym with me. I'm going to train back today. Usually it's glutes on Monday, but I skipped a day of training last week to do something different. I was meant to do back yesterday on Sunday, but I ended up going on a really long walk with my friends as my hour of movement, and just really gentle, and I think it was needed to give my body a little bit of extra rest. And then tonight is step, which is my cardio for the day. And of course, I will keep you guys posted on my steps using my Fitbit Sense 2. So far I'm on 690 steps, so we have a long way to go, but it's very, very doable. I will keep you guys updated on how they're going. This has been such a rambly intro. I'm so sorry, but I hope that that answers as many questions as possible. I'm gonna go and make myself breakfast right now, because now I am getting hangry. Okay, breakfast time, breakfast time. So, my bread of choice. Yes, you can eat bread all day, every day. I eat bread for breakfast, I eat breakfast for lunch, and I eat pasta for dinner. Carbs are my favourite. And it's really important for your training as well. You need energy, guys. It's important. So the bread that I like is the multi-seed half bloomer from Sainsbury's. It's like a really nice sized piece of bread. So I toast this. I then have 1 whole egg, 100 grams of egg white. We like volume here. And then I also add some soy milk to make it a little bit creamier. Loads of black pepper, like a ridiculous amount. Add my eggs. Oh, hello. And adding those egg whites just adds so much protein, because I do have a high protein goal, but having the full egg adds that flavour. But it's like a big plate of food, you know. And then I add a little bit of ketchup, which some people think is weird, others think is normal. You do you. And that is my breakfast. I'm sorry if you hear that banging. My neighbours have been doing work on their house for months, and it's just a constant banging, and it is so annoying. So I'm sorry if you can hear it, but breakfast is served. It's a good amount of food. This is my pre-workout meal. I also drink 3 of these a day, 3 to 4 of them a day. I drink lots of water when I'm trying to lose a little bit of fat. A, because I'm exercising a lot, so I need to make sure I'm replenishing my hydration, but also it keeps you feeling full, and it's good for you. It's good for your skin. It has so many health benefits, you know. Drink your water, it's important. And I also forgot to mention that as soon as I wake up, I drink a scoop of OxyShred, which is basically caffeine, and a scoop of creatine as well. So I do supplement creatine, especially when I'm in a calorie deficit, again, just to help maintain as much muscle mass as I can. The only thing I've had today before this. Yeah, I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna eat this now. Okay, it's been about an hour and a half since breakfast, so I'm gonna go to the gym. I recently got myself the AirPod Maxes. Is that what it is? I got them in the green, and look how cute. I got them engraved. I don't know if you can see that. It says Space Cadet with a little alien, because it is what my dad calls me. Disassociation is definitely one of my main symptoms in my ADHD. I zone out, like, literally nothing behind the eyes, staring into space. And I've done it ever since I was little, and obviously when I was little we just thought I was a daydreamer and, like, you know, never really thought anything of it. But my dad has always, when I've done it, been like, you're right there, Space Cadet. So and it's just kind of become like a little nickname that, like, my dad calls me and Arms calls me when I'm, like, zoning out. They're like, Space Cadet, you alright? And I often do it in the gym. Like, the gym is my time to zone out, and when I'm listening to music I zone out and I listen to my music, and it's when I, like, enter my peak Space Cadet zone. So I thought it was quite fitting to put Space Cadet on my headphones, and they're green, so they're like little alien headphones. I just thought it was quite cute. But I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing to the gym, and this is the outfit. So these leggings are Gymshark. I love the shade of blue. Oh, focus on me, please. And then I'm just wearing this little, like, sports bra top thing. I like that it's open back for back day. And this is from Puma. And then my Nike orange crop that comes off within 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna wear my Nike blazers because I'm gonna do some deadlifts today. And then we'll come home. I also need to go get some food. I need to do a bit of meal prep today. So I'll show you my everyday meal prep, which is something you've seen many times before. I'm sorry it's not very exciting, but like I said, I eat the same things every day. But I need to make that for the week, so I need to go get the ingredients. And that is what's gonna happen. We'll come home and we'll have lunch together, which is also really boring and basic, but really I'm enjoying. I'm feeling quite bloated today. I'm due on my period in like 5 days. So the pre-period bloat has started, so it's definitely sitting here. It feels very solid and sore. So we'll see how heavy and how intense I go, but we'll try our best. We're home. We got peppers, milk, turkey mince, and kitchen roll. And I forgot taco seasoning, which is a vital ingredient. I've done really well. Emma just lives in the kitchen. I'll just put it in the bathroom. Do I have any left? Please tell me I do. I do! I have one! Yeah, buddy. When I tell you this is so easy, I'm about to make my lunch, but first I'm just gonna prep and get this on the hob so that it's cooking. It's the easiest recipe ever, and you've seen me make it loads and loads of times. So I have 2 peppers. Usually I'll have 2 courgettes. Oh, hello. Usually I'll use 2 courgettes, but I only had 1 and I forgot to get more. 3 teeny tiny onions, or 1 normal sized onion. Like 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Because I don't have enough courgette, I'm adding 3 carrots. I'd usually do 1. 2% fat, turkey mince, chopped tomatoes, and taco seasoning. I just chop it up really small, dice it up, bit of oil, and that's it. And that is enough for 5 or 6 portions for me. It's my favourite dinner. I have one all ready to go in the fridge for tonight, so I don't really need to cook this tonight, but I do want to show it to you. So let's go. I got so excited to cook that I forgot I didn't have my protein shake. I've gotten back into having protein shakes after my workouts recently, just because I've upped my protein slightly. It is just a really quick way to get them in. I believe that this is the PhD protein. The name on it is different to which one this is. This is salted caramel one. Shake it up, baby, now. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Right, back to chopping and moving. Hello, I'm so sorry. Sorry how horrific this lighting is. I'm in the car. I am the world's worst YouTuber, which a lot of you have been telling me recently anyway. It's fine, I'm fine, it's fine. So, I just fell into an editing wormhole for the past 4.5 hours. And I made my lunch really, really quickly and wolfed it down, completely forgot that I was filming what I was eating today. For lunch every day recently, I've been having, I'll insert a little picture of it here. I've been having a piece of the same bread that I have for breakfast. So I have like an open tuna sandwich. So I toast the piece of the bread. I have an entire tin of tuna mixed with some Greek yogurt, loads and loads of black pepper and a bit of salt. Greek yogurt is a great swap for mayonnaise. It's what I've been doing since I first started my fitness journey. It's such an easy way to get some more protein into your diet. So a whole tin of tuna, some Greek yogurt, black pepper, salt, put that on top, and then I cover it in cucumber, and then I have that with a cup of tea, and that has been my lunch recently. And sometimes I'll have some pop chips as well on the side, so it's like basically sandwich and crisps for lunch. I haven't been snacking as much throughout the day. My protein shake after my workout is my snack. So I have my eggs before my workout, my protein shake after my workout, and then I have my tuna lunch, a cup of tea. I'll usually have a Diet Coke or a tea at around 4 or 5, just to tide me over till dinner. But now it is currently 7:15. I need to leave. I'm already running a bit late to go to step, which is, like I was saying earlier in the video, I do my cardio in the evening. Step is my favourite form of cardio. I prefer it to spin because it is the least strenuous, I think, out of them all. Really fun. My heart rate is around 130, so it's in the cardio zone, but it's not, I don't leave ever feeling completely exhausted. It's just a really, really fun way to get movement in, get your heart rate up, but it's never like... Sorry, it's Halloween and I keep getting really like prangy that there's somebody standing by the car. Because I keep seeing people walking around and I'm scared someone's going to be wearing a mask. I'm such a baby with masks. I hate them. Yeah, so I'm going to go get my cardio. If I check my Fitbit, I am currently on 8,734 steps. So I'll easily get the rest during my session. That will be my 10,000 steps done, whilst basically being sat for the majority of the day on my laptop editing. So getting my workout in the morning, it is, if I don't have cardio in the evening, which there's only 2 days where I don't. There's only 2 days where I don't, and when I don't do my cardio in the evening, I'll go for a walk at lunchtime or my evening strolls that I've been liking to do a lot. You only missed my sandwich and my cup of tea, I promise, and I showed you what it looked like, so hopefully that's okay. And I finished meal prepping enough of 4 portions of the of the turkey mince, because I accidentally bought a 250 gram packet instead of a 500. I don't know how I made that mistake. I picked up the wrong one, so that's only 4 portions, but that's fine. I can do another batch in 4 days. So yeah, I'm gonna go to step. I'll insert some clips of me doing it here. You guys love to see me doing my step. and then we'll come home. I'll have my dinner. My sister's actually coming to stay with me for 2 days, so she'll be here when I get home. I'll show you what I have for my dessert, because I have dessert every single night and I always will. Right, off I go. Need to go. Sweaty little egg is home from step and is ready to make her dinner. I just got this out of the fridge. This was one of my previous meal preps. I've put 3 portions that I made today in the freezer, 2 in the fridge for the next 2 days. So I'm ready for dinner. It's so quick. I just have to cook the pasta and then I heat this through in the microwave and then it's done. Easy peasy. I have whole wheat pasta, but you can have whatever pasta you like. You don't have to eat anything that I'm eating. You can literally have whatever you fancy, my love. I bought more pasta today. You'll fit. Go on. I know you'll fit. So satisfying. I love refilling that. Let's cook this. While my pasta cooks, I need to set up my sister's bed because she's staying tonight and I haven't set up a spare bed, so I'll be right back. Hello and welcome to the world's easiest meal prep with Emma. And then I love this stuff. It's the Eat Lean protein cheese. It's perfect to go on top of anything if you just need a little bit of extra protein, if you haven't quite hit it. You can replace your regular cheese with it. I kind of do a combination of the two. I'll do like 50-50 this, 50-50 regular cheddar. So there we go, that is dinner. And it is so yummy. I honestly could eat this every day. I do eat this every day. Good morning, my loves. It's now the next day. My sister arrived and I got caught up talking to her and completely forgot to show you what I had for my dessert. So, I've shown you these before. I kind of don't want to let you in on my little secret because they're always sold out when I'm there. The Nestle Lindahl's protein puddings are so delicious. So delicious. The salted caramel one, it has 14 grams of protein. It's 100 calories per tub, which is so good. Literally delicious. Like proper dessert. So I had one of those in front of the TV last night, which concludes everything that I ate yesterday. I also got all of my steps. I believe I got like 14,000 steps yesterday, but I will show my stats for the day of what I did yesterday. It's a pretty sorry, my plant is hitting me. A pretty typical day for me at the moment. Yeah, feeling really good, not feeling like I'm burning myself out or anything. I just feel happy, energized. I'm ready to copy and paste it today, the exact same day, basically same day, different font. It's a horrible rainy day though, so I'm not really looking forward. I was planning on going on a long walk today, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe. I never ask, but I thought I might as well. If you're new and you enjoy this kind of fitnessy lifestyle content following a average girl on an average fitness journey, then make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, have the best day guys, and I'll see you on Sunday for the weekly vlog.